Hey guys, it's Jasmine Brooks in the control center. I missed you guys. I had a long holiday and I am back. And I am excited to be here for 21 Next here on YouTube. We're always bringing in special guests. Live right now with me is Maxine Rose. She's working on a story that is so appropriate. We're talking bird flu, not something necessarily a fun topic, but certainly important because the farm show starts Saturday. So what exactly are we talking about when it comes to the bird flu in Pennsylvania, specifically perhaps farm show? Are they bringing the birds back?
Yeah, Jasmine, they are bringing the birds back, but there aren't going to be the baby chick exhibit. So you won't be
Yeah.
seeing that when you're there. Yeah, but the birds will be back. There are some things that they're doing to kind of keep everybody safe given the avian flu right now. So they're saying that things are doing like, you won't be able to really touch the animals or hold them like maybe you did in years past.
Yeah.
They also said, that they're making sure to have veterinarians check those animals beforehand. So making sure that they're kind of safe to be around. But they did say there have been no infections in dairy cattle or humans in Pennsylvania. We also know that there have been no infections in commercial poultry in PA since February 2024. So they're really doing all of the necessary steps, is what they're saying, to make sure that people who are coming into the farm show really want to see and get kind of up close to those animals can do so safely.
Yeah, when it comes to the bird flu, more than 60 people in 8 states have been infected. That's according to the CDC. And so when we think about the farm show here in Harrisburg, it has people, traveling from all over the state and beyond. So we want to see the birds, and the baby chicks are such an important part of it. But safety first. Last year, vaccine was so weird because, we had the bird flu outbreak. And so there were no birds. And it was kind of weird. So bringing them in this year is exciting, but obviously, we're not going to see it in full capacity again like we have in so many years past.
Yeah, and tonight I talked with someone who is a farmer locally, in York County, and he kind of talked about that a little bit. There is that excitement of seeing these birds and being able to really educate people on the different kinds of birds. And so, it was such a bummer really last year
It was
to not
so weird,
have that.
Maxine, because like the whole exhibit where the birds would have been was pretty much like empty, obviously. And so they hired a guy to come in and he was dressed like a giant chicken. And it was the coolest thing. I think he was like on stilts or something. He was like 8 foot tall, maybe taller, in this bird costume. You had to see it to believe it, but they kind of like tried to make up for not having the birds back. But anyways, it's coming back a little bit and you're giving us the information we have to know. Anything else we should know before we sign off with you?
No, that's the information we have right now. It sounds like they're on high alert. They've been on high alert since the start of all of this. They're going to continue to monitor this. And for those of you who are going to the farm show, just be mindful. But, they're really excited and everybody's obviously excited to have this back. So,
all right, the birds are back at the farm show. Maxine Rose, I'll see you there.
Yes, thank you. See you there.
Right, bye. All right, this serious situation. We have a Tesla explosion. You have to see the video to believe it. It has gone viral since. It is at a Trump hotel in Las Vegas. The FBI involved in this one, guys. Inside, a man dead with a gunshot wound to the head. Explosives found. He actually rented that Tesla that he parked outside of the Trump hotel in Vegas. One person again inside. Large fireworks setting off the blast. And 7 other people suffered injuries in this one, minor injuries. They were taken to the hospital. But the FBI are now looking into this further. But we can tell you he was an active duty Army soldier who spent time at the base formerly known as Fort Bragg. So, that's what they're doing. They're trying to find out a motive and if anybody else was in connection with this attack. So far, they say no. Meanwhile, locally here, a man has died after being hit by a train. So here's what we know. A Columbia man actually was involved in this one, struck by an Amtrak train. It happened in West Donegal Township just yesterday, with the Lancaster coroner just identifying this man as a 34-year-old. His name is Alex Fitzgibbon. And Amtrak said the collision happened just before 5:30 on Wednesday. It happened in Reims. That Amtrak train was going to New York from Harrisburg, and that person on the train tracks obviously did not have a clearance to be there, and so was trespassing on the track, now dead after being hit and killed. All right, we're going to end things on a lighter note before we get to weather. We want to talk about the farm show sculpture. That butter sculpture is back and better than ever. Take a look. Here it is. It is a big tradition. We're talking more than 1,000 pounds of butter. It is all donated by the Land O'Lakes plant right in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And so it is a big deal. You're taking a look at it now. There it is in the center, a giant cow. By the way, the theme this year is Powering Pennsylvania. And so the butter sculpture always looks to be right on theme. Powering Pennsylvania with that life-sized dairy cow right in the middle, alongside some other things like a cityscape in the background, a giant cow. There you go. Last year, by the way, the sculpture embodied the farm show's theme, which is connecting our communities. But this one, there you go. It is Powering Pennsylvania. And I hope you get to check it out. And here's the weather if you decide to head out. Let's take a look at some of the forecast. By the way, the food court at the farm show opens tomorrow at 12 to 9. It is only the food court. And then the real deal Saturday. And if you're heading out, we are going to see light snow tomorrow. That's what Tom Russell says. Friday is looking really cold at night. Your low is 26 degrees and it only goes down from there. As we head into the weekend, the sun's going to pop out, but your high is 32 degrees. So it's going to be a freezing cold weekend. And then when we hit Monday, we're talking about a weather watch day. We're looking out for some snow, and it's what usually happens when it's the farm show. We call it farm show snow. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Jasmine Brooks from the Control Center. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.